What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront Star Wars Rebels DLC speculation concept art type video. Now, again, before we get fully into this video, be aware that this is just speculation and art I have made myself. There is no indication that Star Wars Rebels will be coming to Star Wars Battlefront at any point in the future. If there is, obviously I will let you know, but for now it is just my own speculation. So, about a week or maybe even 2 weeks ago now, I posted a Star Wars Rebels DLC speculation concept art type video similar to this one. It was highly requested and I've went ahead and made another one due to the high demand and a few ideas which people gave me, to be honest with you. And we're going to be having one hero for each side, the Empire side and the Rebel side, and another vehicle. Again, I haven't got into map concept art, so we're going to dive on in. And the first hero we have with this concept art speculation video is for the Rebel Alliance, and it is Kanan Jarrus. Now, I have went for a Season 1, Season 2 version of him, where he isn't blind because of Darth Maul. Spoiler alert, if you didn't know that, but it's been a while since that episode came out. So, his abilities are Master Deflect, Force Push, and Pistol Rush. Master Deflect is pretty straightforward. All it is when it's activated, Kanan would just deflect every single shot in front of him, and it would actually go back and hit a Stormtrooper. He obviously wouldn't be able to attack while this is activated, so that is why I would have it so when he's deflecting the blasters, they automatically go back to the person who shot them at Kanan. Now, this might be a little bit OP, people would say, but you could reduce the damage of the shots that are deflected back, so they aren't exactly full damage shots, they are, say, like half damage shots, and they would have 100% accuracy once they have hit Kanan's lightsaber and went back towards the person who shot the blaster in the first place. His Force Push ability, again, is pretty straightforward. It would be exactly the same as Luke's. He would activate the Force Push, and Shock Horror, Kanan would Force Push any Stormtroopers in the nearby area in front of him the way he is facing. Now, Pistol Rush is a bit of a unique thing. When Pistol Rush would be activated, Kanan would take out his DL-18. He would start running towards the enemies, and it would let you fire an unlimited amount of shots for a short period of time. So you would be sprinting straight at the enemies, firing shots, as many as you possibly can with no overheat on the weapon, so you would still stand a chance. However, you wouldn't have any defense while this is happening, which is why you would be allowed to fire as many shots as possible within the given space of time. So on the Galactic Empire side, the hero I went for, or the villain I went for, was the Grand Inquisitor. This was a highly requested one by a lot of people who've seen the Part 1 Rebels concept art video, and his abilities are Saber Slash, Eighth Brother, and Saber Spin. Now, for Saber Slash, what I was thinking was this ability could work similarly to how it works on the Star Wars Force Arena game. When this is activated, the Grand Inquisitor would leap into the air, activating the double blade of his lightsaber, and when he lands, he would be slashing the saber and would kill any rebels that he actually lands nearby. And I say it would activate the double bladed part of his lightsaber because I think when the Grand Inquisitor is just walking around normally, his normal weapon would be a single bladed lightsaber. We do know that it can be a single blade and a double blade, but I think it would be cool if we saw the single blade and then when the abilities are activated, it turns into the double blade. Now, the Eighth Brother ability, when this is activated, it would give anyone on the Empire side the chance to spawn as the Eighth Brother, another lightsaber wielding character. Now, when he spawns in, I don't think he would have as much health as a hero would, but he would have a bit more than a bodyguard would. Because he's kind of like a bit of a hybrid. He is a bodyguard, but at the same time, kind of a hero, but he is an ability. So he would have a bit of power, but not that much. His final ability would be Saber Spin. Now, with Saber Spin, what I thought could happen was he would activate the double-bladed lightsaber he has, and it would just spin round, kind of like the helicopter blade from the Star Wars Rebels series, and he would just hold it in front of him. It would deflect shots, but not directly back at troopers, and anyone who walks into the blades would obviously take damage if they were a hero or die if they were a normal trooper. And again, I think this would be a cool ability to see come to Star Wars Battlefront, but again, I understand not a lot of people like Rebels. Now, for the vehicle, this time for the vehicle I decided to choose a vehicle that would be on the Galactic Empire side, and this would be the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced. The abilities for the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced would be Collective Power, Shield Support, and Bombardment. Now, Collective Power. I've chose this ability because the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced actually has solar collectors, which give the TIE Advanced power, and it also has 2 blasters. Now, what I was thinking was, these solar collectors could collect power, which would enhance the power of the 2 laser cannons that are already on the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced, allowing him to fire unlimited, slightly more powerful shots for a short space of time. His second ability, which is shield support, came from the fact that the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced actually has basic shields, unlike most other TIE models. This would obviously just protect him from any damage for a short space of time. Nothing too fancy about that, just something quite useful for this particular vehicle. The third ability, which is bombardment, came from the fact that the TIE Advanced, or the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced, actually can carry up to 20 missile shells. Now, when this is activated, I don't think it should fire 20 missile shells, don't get me wrong, but I think it could fire a couple, so maybe like 4 missile shells, one after the other, which lock onto any vehicles that the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced is actually locked onto at the time. They wouldn't just randomly, run off and lock onto vehicles. The Inquisitor's TIE Advanced would actually have to be locked onto a vehicle long enough until all 4 of the missiles are fired. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the Star Wars Battlefront Star Wars Rebels Speculation DLC Part 2, and let me know if you think I should have changed any of these or if I have missed any out. Smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars, especially Star Wars gaming. Other than that, may the Force be with you.